So hello and welcome again with English chapter 6, My Childhood, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. As we know, it has been derived from his autobiography, Wings of Fire. In 2002, he became the President of India. In his childhood, born in a particular family, having father, mother, sisters and brothers. First earning was by selling tamarind seeds. Another, he helped his brother for the collection or picking of newspaper. And then his life started with studies, having three friends. Three of them were particular Brahmin, coming from Brahmin family, an Orthodox family we can say. Three of them went for different kind of businesses. And now further what's happened, we would like to continue. Let's begin on page number 7070. Again, kind request to read each word properly with loudness, how much you can read it, but beware you don't disturb your neighbors. So let's begin. During the annual Sri Sita Rama Kalyanam ceremony, our family used to arrange boats with a special platform for carrying idols of the Lord from the temple to the marriage site. So there might be a festival type, a ceremony, particular ceremony over there, and their family, as being a Muslim, they used to arrange boat to take the idols of the gods. Situated in the middle of the pond called Ram-Tirth, which was near our house, events from the Ramayana and from the life of the prophet were the bedtime stories my mother and grandmother would tell the children in our family. So he was correlated with, apart being a person from a Muslim family, he was correlated to Hinduism as he was living in Rameshwaram. Apart they used to say, arrange boats for the ceremony. Apart, Abdul Kalam sir's mother and grandmother used to say stories about from Ramayana, stories from the prophets, etc. at late night. One day, when I was in the 5th standard at the Rameshwaram Elementary School, a new teacher came to our class. I used to wear a cap which marked me as a Muslim, and I always sat in the front row next to Ramananda Shastri. So, certain criteria changes. He's talking now about his school life, as the chapter is My Childhood. So, at the time, new teacher used to come, and he, Abdul Kalam, he as a Muslim boy, he used to wear a cap, and he was sitting with Raman, who wore the scarlet thread. The new teacher could not tolerate a Hindu priest's son sitting with a Muslim boy. A typical criteria of a particular, we cannot say what type of nepastic person. A teacher, as a teacher, he didn't like Abdul Kalam sitting with a son of a priest. In accordance with our social ranking, as the new teacher saw it, I was asked to go and sit on the back bench. The teacher didn't like it, and he was asked, because he was Muslim and sitting with a son of priest. So he was asked to sit at last bench. I was asked to go and sit on the last bench, yeah, back bench. I felt very sad, and so did Ramananda Sastri. His friend also felt too bad. He looked utterly downcast as I shifted to my seat in the last row. The image of him weeping when I shifted to the last row left a lasting impression on me. He was downcast means depressed. You know, a scholar, if you are sitting on first row, your first bench ever, no doubt you are good in studies, you are having your friends. As you all know, rotation system is done in our school. Why? Because two close friends, what they will do? What they will do? They were not Ramananda, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, so, but they were the mischievous boys of class 9th studying in Ascent. So what they will do? Best friend will do all best like this. What they will do? Just talking, making fun of teachers, and many things are going to be. This must be there. Without talking you can live. No, from the early, when you woke up early in the morning, you start talking, questioning. Either to yourself or to anybody else in the family. Mouth is not shut down. So your scenario was changed. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was told to go to sit backside. His friend didn't like it. He started weeping. He was depressed over there. The image of him weeping when I shifted to the last row left a lasting impression of me. And his image, whose image? Rameshwaram image. Because Rameshwaram was weeping while Abdul Kalam was depressed. After school, we went home and told our respective parents about the incident. Lakshmana Sastri summoned the teacher. Summon means to call. And in our presence told the teacher that he should not spread the poison of social inequality and communal intolerance in the minds of innocent children. Superb words by the father of Ramananda. He called the teacher, he summoned the teacher and told, don't spoil this poison of inequality. And communal intolerance that we are nowadays, the scenario is so, it's happening in India. But it's not fair. It's not good. We all are human beings. We all are having red blood. We all are having red blood corpuscles. Men, we are equal. But it depends on the way you think. Now, he bluntly asked the teacher to either apologize or quit the school and the island. He ordered the teacher. Okay, you apologize, you feel sorry, you leave the school, you leave the island too. Not only did the teacher regret his behavior, but the strong sense of conviction, a strong opinion or belief, Lakshmana Sastri conveyed ultimately reformed this young teacher. The belief, the opinion about something or someone. It happens in your class too. I have seen in your 9th standard that it happens. Especially in girls it happens. I don't want to say names, particular names of my dear students, but this is not good. I have told you, I have urged you many times that beta, this is your golden periods of life. This time is a golden period. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the school days. Enjoy your learnings. Enjoy your teaching. teachers, enjoy yourself, enjoy your friends too. Because this day will never come again. I bet you, I'm damn sure that these days are not going to come again. Enjoy this thing. For example, can you go and sit in a nursery class now? Yeah, LKG, yeah, UKG, first standard, second standard, third standard, fourth, fifth. Do you remind how happily, cheerfully you were in your first, second, third, fourth, or fifth standard, yeah, in other LKG, UKG, nursery section? Do you feel the different? Come on, let it go to the hell. But as you were in 8th standard and now you are in 9th standard, do you all come to school nowadays? No. How you are feeling being at home? Do you get the pleasure of being in school? No. Even I feel too. I am lonely here. I am alone talking, giving this video lecture to you. And I am feeling something wrong to myself, within me. That you all are not with me. The empty class, the empty benches. Even I need your misuse. You know, even I need your misuse. If you might be in front of me, I would be the happiest person. So live the life. Let's go again. And Lakshmana Sastri conveyed, ultimately reformed this young teacher. He reformed the teacher that what you are doing is not good for the infant child, yeah, for the children, yeah, the mind development of the mind of the children. On the whole, the small society of Rameshwaram was very rigid in terms of the segregation of different social groups. However, my science teacher, Subramaniam Iyer, though an orthodox Brahmin with a very conservative life, was something of a rebel. You know, at that time, at that period, the whole system was orthodox. The whole society was orthodox. Particularly, Brahmin families, we can say Hindu families, and they won't allow any other person, from low caste person or Muslim person, to be with them. So the whole scenario was such a type. And in that, Subramaniam Iyer, no doubt, an orthodox Brahmin, was a rebel. How rebel? Rebel, you know. You might be watching a movie, South Indian movie, Rebel. There must be revolution within a person. We can say a change. So let's begin. He did his best to break social barriers so that people from varying backgrounds could mingle easily. He tried, he did many efforts, Subramaniam Iyer, so that people live inequality. So what happens? He used to spend hours with me and would say, Kalam, I want you to develop so that you are on par with the highly educated people of the big city. He had seen Subramaniam Iyer I had seen something in Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. What he saw, that this boy can challenge in education to the city person, to the city's students, big city students. He thought this boy could do something extra. So one day he invited me to his home for me. His wife was horrified at the idea of a Muslim boy being invited to dinner in her rightfully pure kitchen. As I told you, the circumstances, the condition of the society was religious at that time. And being a Muslim, eating in a Brahmin's, we can say kitchen, how it would be. His wife didn't like that, this thing, she opposed. She refused to serve me in her kitchen. Shiva Subramania Iyer was not perturbed, nor did he get angry with his wife, but instead saw me with his hands and sat down beside me to eat his meals. So he didn't refuse or told anything to his wife, but he served Kalam, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and he sat nearby him for the food. His wife watches from behind the kitchen door. I wondered whether she had observed any difference in the way I ate rice, drank water, or cleaned the floor after the meal. So, was there any difference between Mr. Iyer and Mr. Kalam? Both of them were eating with the same style. Especially we are eating with right hand. Some of them are there who are using left hand for. It depends upon the system. And after eating, Kalam cleaned the floor too. She was observing these all things. When I was leaving his house, Shiv Subramania's Iyer invited me to join him for dinner again the next weekend. So when he was leaving, again the teacher gave invitation for dinner at next. Observing my hesitation, he told me not to get upset, and Kalam hesitated. He was hesitating. And after observing, he told, don't be so, don't be upset. Once you decide to change the system, such problems have to be confronted. He told, you decide just to change the system, so many problems will occur. When I visited his house the next week, Shiv Subramaniam Iyer's wife took me inside her kitchen and served me food with her own hands. So the system was changed. If we will change, if we want to change our system, first we have to begin to change the system. If we will change, then and then only the system will change. Then the Second World War was over and India's freedom was imminent. India will build their own India, declared Gandhiji. The whole country was filled with an unprecedented optimism. I asked my father for permission to leave Rameshwaram and study at the district headquarters in Ramanathapuram. So you can see in your picture 73, Shiv Subramaniam Iyer's wife took her in her kitchen and she is serving. Both of them, a Brahmin teacher is there, a Muslim boy is over there. Sorry. So then what happened? There are two freedoms. If you go through logically, that why this chapter had been there for you all. So the last means the winning of not only Abdul Kalam, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, but the winning of all the people over what? Over rituals, superstitions, blind belief, many things are there. And another freedom, victory over the Britishers when Gandhiji declared our independent nation. It was a change, it was a revolution for the people of India to build a new India that we are living today. So he asked permission. So he sought permission to his father to move towards the headquarters for further studies. We will go further on page number 74. He told me as if thinking aloud, Abu, I know you have to go away to grow. Does the seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? You know, seagull is a particular bird that used to live on the shore of a river, we can say on the bank of river, not shore of river, I'm sorry, shore of sea. Seashores are there. Back of the rivers and eat something, whatever. They cannot fly more. Unlimited fly. They are just lazy. But here it has been said by his parents, his father, that I know you want to go there. Have to go away to grow. Does a seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? He used to say, without nest. Seagull is also not having a nest. Seagulls are not flying. But here his father used to say that you have to fly more and more and without any nest. He quoted Khalil Gibran to my assistant mother. He quoted. Who quoted? It was been quoted by Khalil Gibran in a book. What? Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you but not from you. You may give them your love but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. By APJ Abdul Kalam, and Ascent from Wings of Fire. So Khalil Gibran was a prophet, and something was told by her mother. Her mother told him that these children are not yours. Obviously, it is not so that you ever be with your parents. After completing your schooling, your graduation, anyhow you are moving in your life yourself to build up your own thought, your own life. No doubt in our Gujarat, especially Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, UP, Bihar, parents are too attached with children and children are too attached with parents. I have seen in the society that till the end of their life, parents are co-related to the, you can say, children. And one year, another extent, we can say they are disturbing the life of their children because of lots of love towards their children, and experience this thing too. But here it is quoted, your children are not your children. No doubt you have given them birth, but they are not the children of yours. They are the children of God. Apart, they are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. Life is longing for itself. They have to build their own life. They have to work hard themselves. And they come through you but not from you. They come to you, not from you. They come to you. Superbly written. They come through you. Means through you they come in the world, but not from you. Not only and only from you. From whom they come? From God they come. Then you may give them your love, but not your thoughts. Especially, you can give them love, lots and lots of love. Our parents used to love us. Oh, we can't just imagine how much they love us. Do you all imagine how much your parents love you? No. There is no imagination of love of parents. But they cannot become obstacles of our thoughts. And for they have their The children have their own thoughts. This 11th paragraph is much more important throughout your life if you understand, if you read properly. No doubt, some words are there, they are a little bit difficult to you, but to understand this thing, at least you have to read this paragraph 50 times. If you honor, if you love your parents, if you love nature, if you believe in God, if you believe in yourself, read this paragraph and live this life. As a parent, as a student, as a girl, as a boy, go through this paragraph. It gives lots and lots of things that is being in our life. So superbly derived this chapter by Honorable, the dignified personality, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. I would like to go to him, hats off the person who had given lots and lots of things to us. If you get chance, read about him, go through his speeches that he has given, superb English that even a primary student can easily understand. You all are now in secondary. So build yourself. Again, I would like to repeat that you have been mistaken lots and lots. Nobody has, some of my students have not written sections in the answer sheet. Sequential number you have to write according to the section. Try to practice this all things in all subjects, and no doubt nobody is having doubt in English and SS. I am feeling sorry for that why there are no doubts from my students. I know you all are not watching, not going through these videos, but just for your fun, watch this, listen something, and that will build your life. Till that, I would like to thank you to each of my dear students. All of you, God bless you. Thank you.